Well, we all have our weaknesses that we get to live with in life and try to improve. One of mine is that my default setting is silence, and that in response to basically anything, if I want to respond verbally, that's something that I have to do very consciously. Um, Today, one of the conversations, so I've also learned over time that with a default response of silence, I miss out on learning in conversation. And so today, the conversation that I was wondering how we all missed out on was as we were leaving church, just a random stranger said, "I like your hair." And I said, "Thanks." And then as I kept walking, the other stranger standing next to her said, "I didn't know you were into women." And her response was not silence. Her response was, "I'm into hair." What I would have liked to respond, how I would have liked to have responded if my default were silence, and this of course this response came much later in my mind, was, well, what does it matter if you're into women or not? Because at least for me, I want that to become more of just another characteristic in life. Because the judgment that comes when women are into women or men are into men or whoever's into whoever, the thing is that most of that guides, well, I don't know exactly how to say it, but attraction guides positive interactions, I would think, for the most part, because if you are attracted to someone, I guess you do have to be living a certain way, but if you're attracted to someone, it leads to positive things. It's not like you don't, I don't know. Maybe I don't really know yet. But I know that in conversation, I need to have more conversations with people about this. In conversation, we can learn a lot. And so I feel like we could have had a conversation today with some strangers that I've never met, and so I would have some perspectives that I hadn't had before. But I didn't because my default is silence. But that's why I'm making these videos, so I can learn to speak more often, but also keeping wisdom in my words. Usually I wait to respond until I feel like something is worth saying, and that may never happen. But yeah, so that's all. Conversation is good. Silence is good occasionally, but both with wisdom